to the tribe, peace to the collective. It's the Hood Mystic representing hoodmystic.com, whiterabbitpsych.com, columbianexchange.com. Due to um, extenuating circumstances, the power outage has affected Columbian Exchange, White Rabbit Psych. We will resume to sending out orders. If we haven't sent it out yet, we will send it out by Sunday, depending on your order. But yeah, we just out of town for a couple of days, just laying low. But with that out the way, I just wanted to do a short, quick message for my kids come out on Ant-Man and Quantumania, and also how Henrietta Lacks is all through the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Um, yeah, so first things first, when watching the movie Ant-Man, I'll be talking about this in full detail Monday at 9 o'clock with Beverly D. Um, I'll put the link on my socials. But with that being said, yeah, I just wanted to kind of like just touch on it a little bit real quick. Couple of interesting things, right? So, Hella, Hela, or Henrietta Lacks is the cells for Henrietta Lacks. Henrietta Lacks was this black woman who had cancer, and for some reason they began to study her cellular makeup, something about it, but they never get into the full details. Even to this day, it is her cells that help us understand the human genome, and her cells is identified or classified as Hela. Now, Hela for Henrietta, Lacks, He for Henrietta, Lacks for LA. Now, tell me why it's a character in Marvel Cinematic Universe with that same name, right? And Thor Ragnarok is the arch nemesis and villain for that movie. For that, her name is Hela. All right. Now, Ant-Man, on the other hand, the person who plays Ant-Man now is Scott Lang, right? But he's not the original Ant-Man. The original Ant-Man and the Wasp is a person that goes by Hank Pym. But Hank isn't his first name. His first name is Henry. So Henry Pym is Ant-Man. Another connection between Henry and Henrietta. Now, in what they are studying and working through with Henrietta Lacks' Immortal Cells, right? Marvel just put out a movie in 2022 called The Immortals. And if we know anything about the Hela cells, those cells are immortal. So when you study us at the quantum level, that's where all of our power is. That's where all of our juice. So when you are more institutionalized, fundamental, left brain prisoner, tied into your logical side, you missing out on half of your greatness. Now, the reality is that these people know this, right? Whoever these quote unquote people are. The people who don't have the melanin understand, or the neuromelanin understand just how much power that we do have. So they're quick to silence us, quick to put us in particular trice and weird shit. But at the you could come to a conclusion that begin to understand your quantum realm, because that is the realm for which is usually unexplored for most people. And in that movie, the entire movie, except like 98% of that movie, was taking place in the quantum realm. meaning that, consciously, most people won't be able to perceive what you do, but at the same time, they'll know like you able to save people, you able to uplift people, you able to transcend and transform the reality because you tapped into an energy within yourself, or a warrior within yourself, or a healer within yourself. And a lot of times people within this 3D realm ain't gonna always understand you and rock with you and vibrate with you. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you understand yourself and develop your power, develop your skills, and then take on the fight, or take on your mission in the realms of what's happening on the quantum realm. In the movie, when they went into the quantum realm, it was all different type of shit going on, right? To whereas you might not understand what's going on, right? Like there's a world that's happening in the quantum realm, but that quantum realm affects the physical realm. The quantum realm comes first, and you can do a lot in the quantum realm, and be talking to a nigga for 10 seconds, especially when you in tune energetically, right? You got relationships that vibrate with you on a spiritual level. Another thing that they shown you in Marvel is in Loki season 1. The reason that they got to Kang and that is because they united. The female Loki and the masculine Loki came together as one. The male trickster and the female trickster came together as one energy. I pray for that day. Motherfuckers is not even coming to you as one person, right? Motherfuckers coming to you as one united being. Like, motherfucker, this is my twin, my treacherous twin, right? So that in that version in Loki, they killed Kang, right? And in Ant-Man, they killed Kang too. But they didn't kill Kang. Cause you can't kill Kang, because Kang is from the future. So powerful when you understand how powerful you are and how they create stories about you and your energy. But we so conditioned to live and breathe on the upper 3D worlds that we don't tap into the quantum. As I was watching that movie, Henrietta Lacks spoke through me to me throughout that whole entire movie. The whole basis of Subatomica, or the environment that they go to, their whole idea of what that place looks like is because Henrietta Lacks. You know me, I don't just go to the movie theaters and watch that bitch. I gotta get the 3D. I gotta watch. You do not watch the movies at your house. You don't watch the movies bootleg. You don't just watch a regular movie. They put all of their money into making the movies 3D. That's the first level. And the second level, which is optional, but I wouldn't understand why you wouldn't take advantage of it. You gotta go to that motherfucker blown out of your fucking mind. Like your consciousness gotta be somewhere completely a like you gotta be like fucking, 10 teenage mutant ninja turtles fresh off the secret of the ooze when you watching these goddamn movies. Cause it allows for you to kind of just like another part of you that's watching it and decoding it can perceive it. Now, motherfuckers gonna talk about this damn movie, but I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna talk about Henrietta Lacks. Now, if they ever do, I ain't gonna say that they got it from me because that ain't necessarily true, but I'm just letting y'all know the energy of that movie spiritually. That's a Henrietta, like they put out another movie because Disney Marvel is the same thing, which is like a prequel to, it's like an unofficial prequel to Ant-Man, but you wouldn't know. And I can't even remember what the name of that fucking movie was, but it got Gabrielle Union in it. She the mom. So like any movie that come out, I'm taking the kids to watch it, and we get in our fucking 3D glasses, and I'm telling John to shut up, and I'm telling Seven, no, we not about to get you no more juice. We gonna be the loudest people in the theater. We gonna take up 5 seats when there's really only 4 of us or 3 of us. Like we just gonna be in the movie theater acting up. That's just what's gonna happen. But beyond that, the movie that came out before, I can't even think of the name of it. It was so trash, but it had Gabrielle Union in it, and the whole premise of the movie is that they was in somebody's body, but they didn't know it, right? And I'm personally under cause like the premise of Ant-Man is that he just a regular person, but in the quantum realm, he the superhero. Now Henrietta Lacks is the goddess Barbello in the flesh, but maybe she didn't know it because how the fuck you gonna know that you are an avatar in your actual body and everybody else in this world is like in service of you. Especially if you grow up and a motherfucker just calling you Henrietta and you know you meet a nigga at a juke joint and he cheating on you and some shit like that, you ain't gonna think that you're a reincarnated goddess. But the reality is that they knew. She didn't know, but they knew. So every like now since we don't know and they know, they gonna put out the story as they know it. But they're under the assumption if they don't say Henrietta Lacks, then we'll never know the wiser that the quantum world is the DNA. Well, their understanding of their understanding of the quantum world is the DNA of Henrietta Lacks, and they're studying of it since 1950 to 2023. Since the past 73 years, they've been studying the goddess's cells and creating stories and mythologies in reference to her cellular makeup. And this is just one black woman. It's millions of black women who hold the same vibration and same frequencies, but they might feel like shit, I need to get a college degree, or shit, I need to get married, or shit, I need to be cute, or shit, I need to, right? But they don't sit back and think of who they are as a cosmic reincarnated warrior goddess. They never tap into their psychic gifts and psychic abilities or how to develop it within the quantum realm. My son, he go to night school every night and he learn his psychic, he get refined in his psychic abilities. He'll tell you, he go to night school. Everybody should go to night school. But with all that being said, hopefully y'all watch Ant-Man, Quantumania with 3D glasses, with the understanding that you are witnessing the body of Henrietta Lacks. It's a weird thing, but the truth is stranger than fiction. And I'll be talking about this more in greater detail. Check my posts, check my story, check my community posts. I'll be sharing that link with y'all. But Monday at 9 p.m., I'm going to be a host on Beverly D's podcast. And there's going to be a few of us on there. And I'm going to be contributing my viewpoint. I'm going to see it one more time, though. And I'm going to also do some deep dives on Henrietta Lacks to get a full, robust understanding of both dichotomies and find where they merge and blend. Just on a rough Google search, I got Immortals, Hela, which is a villain in Marvel, but also Hela is the immortal cells of Henrietta Lacks, which Marvel put out a movie called The Immortals, and then they also put out a movie explaining how you can be in somebody else's body but not realize you're in somebody else's body, and that body will just look like a world or a quantum world, but when in fact it's a living, breathing vessel. So real interesting times, real interesting shit. But y'all know I'll come back with further details. I've been blocked on this platform for the past week or so it's good to be back. Look for more content from me, Columbian Exchange. We got the 2023 Moon Journals available now. White Rabbit Psych. We got some new strains that'll blow your fucking socks off. Check us out, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.